I think we've opened up some important conversations today. It feels to me as though we've gone further, but we have only just started, really. We've by no means bottomed any of them out. So there's much more work to do. We're up for more work. We're going to be bringing a 5-year strategy out soon, so look out for that, and our members have been inputting into that. But I think one of the questions that we've been wrestling with today is what's the change model, and how radical do we need to be? Are we doing it, or are we just on the way to doing it? And are we a long way from doing it? What do we even mean by radical? We started to unpick that in the last session. I think for me, the cross-sector change space is quite important and quite radical. Looking through different lenses is powerful because people from other sectors know things you don't know. And I think that to some, that seems to be a revelation, but there's so much that we all don't know about what's going on in other sectors. It takes humility to be willing to learn about that. And I really like the challenge about leadership challenging itself, and how do we do that? And maybe today we've started to see what might be possible if, as leaders, which I think we all are and should be, if we can really challenge ourselves. And I think everyone in this room wants the change to happen. The last session just showed that, really. It was great to get an upbeat message from Victor, but have we got the guts to convert it into reality, see it through? I think it was great to, we looked at leadership. Great to hear from Minal about the National Neighbourhood Health Improvement, implementation programme. How it is creating the enabling conditions for change. How do we do that? But is it investing in community agency enough? Are there sufficient activists and sufficient bridgers in that work to do this? And I think that the Health Creation Alliance perhaps has a role in pulling that into that, in that activist and bridgers space. So I'm going to, while we're just getting ready, I think, for some of the awards coming up soon, I'm just going to say that the Health Creation Alliance is an ally. We are an alliance, and we want to be an ally with people. We want to get behind this and together create that bigger voice nationally. Thank you for your insights via Mentimeter. The last time Health Creation had a conference as big as this was 3 years ago in 2022. Health Creation Coming of Age. Who was there? Just a few. So we're a movement. We really do pick up many new people along the way, because there was, a couple of hundred people, actually 500 over the course of a week came to Coming of Age. So I think Health Creation did come of age in 2022, and we are going further. Just want to say thank you today to our wonderful sponsors who are all on here, on the banners: AbbVie, Alternative Provider Collaborative, Arts and Humanities Research Council, HLM Architects, Home Group, Manchester Settlement, Modality, Nourish. Sadly, their person was ill today and couldn't make it. Novartis and Peabody. We're really grateful to all of you, because without your support, none of this would be possible. So a big round of applause, I think, for our sponsors. Thank you. And thanks to Neil and his chairship.
Just a few final things. Some of you asked to get in contact with each other across this assembled community, and I think we'll send you an email which you then can authorise whether you want other people to see your address. So that's going to come. There's also an evaluation form. Is it on the desk? Was it around? Yeah. In the pack. Please fill that in over drink, perhaps, and put it in down on the first floor. Just to say thanks very much to the Health Creation Alliance for inviting me to be chair. Thanks so much to you. I've come into a space that I'm not familiar with, but you've been brilliant. I really, really enjoyed it. It's been fantastic. And I was thinking about the LSD joke, well, metaphor earlier, and I thought, okay, I'll make something of that. So I'm going to make something of it. I'm not going to try and sum up such a palimpsest, a smorgasbord, as Merron said, but I will say LSD. So what do we need to go away and do? I'm thinking, okay, Aldous Huxley, he opened new doors of perception. He took lots of LSD, didn't he? So the new doors of perception is we need to, here we go, bear with me. We need to localise, socialise, and democratise. There you go. So thanks very much. And now the award ceremony.